Welcome to another episode of Trending Niches. Today I found a lot of new and emerging trends on Amazon and on Etsy. And just in case you weren't aware, I do have a print-on-demand crash course which you can get access to totally for free on my email newsletter. There will be a link in the description for that. And on top of that, if you sign up, you also get a welcome email where you can download a spreadsheet with over 1,000 evergreen niches inside. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's definitely worth it. You get a lot of additional bonus content on top of the YouTube videos and some exclusive freebies like those evergreen niches. And one more thing, me and Adam Young are going to host an in-person meetup for print-on-demand sellers in Orlando, Florida on the 31st of August. This will be a chance to, first of all, meet us personally, but also to get tips and feedback on your ideas, as well as meet some other fellow print-on-demand sellers and make new friends. So if you're interested in joining this meetup, it'll be on an afternoon on a Saturday, and we'll go for some food, we'll do some activities, and obviously chat and hang out for a few hours. If you want to join us, send an email to philip@philipanders.com. Just say that you're interested and I will send you further details about the timings and the location. We can't wait to see you there, and let's get on with the video. To start off with, here we've got two trends for you to avoid. The first one being Amistad, House of Friendship. To be honest, I wasn't 100% sure right here whether it's safe or not, but in the end I did find a lot of the same sort of logo that said Amistad with a sort of rights reserved symbol. So yeah, probably would stay away from this just to be safe, and the BSRs are also not super low. Now, quite a big trend right now is this one right here, Chucks and Pearls. As you can see, the BSR is going all the way down to 18,000. I'm curious what your idea or your opinion is on this, but in my opinion, these shoes all look a lot like Converse. You even have the logo right here on this one. That's very blatant trademark infringement. But yeah, even the ones that don't have the logo, to me, that's not safe. It's like, you know, literally copying Nike shoes like for like, and then leaving out the logo. I don't think that's okay. I know they're not using the word Converse in the name, and Chucks is, I don't think, protected on t-shirts. I'm not sure if that's like a word that that brand owns. But yeah, even though you're seeing a lot of these selling right here, to me, this is definitely a niche I would stay away from. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as well. One of the newest trending phrases at the minute is Trump is a scab. As you can see, all of these look fairly similar, which is usually not a good sign. And they do have sort of logos in the corner right here. But from what I can tell, if you leave out that logo and you come up with a different design, like this, for example, right here, the typical box sort of political style, then we've got a cat as well, then it's probably fine. I don't know why these people are all copying one another. Maybe it was a shirt someone was wearing at a rally or a speech. But I don't think the phrase is anything dangerous. Trending phrase, as you can see, we've been scrolling down for a while. All of these were published 3 days ago. All of these have a decent BSR. The top seller is all the way down at 40,000, which is really, really good. Lots of strong sellers at the top, and it's definitely a brand new niche. None of these have reviews, and there's definitely a lot of demand at the moment. Trend number 2 is Hope is making a comeback. This one is even newer than the previous phrase. Most of these listings say either published 2 days ago or published 1 day ago. Look at this one, 200k BSR, literally posted yesterday. And this is another pro-Harris phrase. Now, I know these episodes are very politics heavy at the moment, but that's just because I'm reporting what is trending. And those are the biggest trends at the moment. I am still going to list a few non-political niches later on in the episode, so stick around for those if you're not into these niches. But yeah, this phrase, brand new, just started to sell. The BSRs are not as low as the Trump is a scab phrase, but nevertheless, you can see there's a bunch of different design styles working right here. We've got these Chucks again, wouldn't recommend, but yeah, definitely a new phrase that seems to have a lot of interest. Not sure how long it's going to last, but this is about as new as it gets for finding these trends. Literally 1 or 2 days ago, this started to sell. So this next trending phrase, it's not politics related as far as I can tell. There's not a lot of indexed designs right here within Flying Research, which sometimes means there's less competition. So it says, hold on partner, I'm overstimulated. We've got a frog holding a gun, looks a bit like a cowboy. The first 3 designs actually all look pretty much the same, but as you can see, the other ones different interpretations of this, and we've even got a cat cowboy right here, and these have all sold. Most of them published 2 days ago, or this one even 1 day ago right here with a 160k BSR. The top seller has got a 47k BSR, but it was also published a week ago, so somehow that one was early. So yeah, if you want to try this phrase, don't copy this exact same frog. Try and come up with a different version, different layout, different design style. Most of these are actually on like a grey background or a white background for the shirts. So yeah, black might actually be a unique option, at least just judging from what I see right here in Flying Research. It might look slightly different on the Amazon side. I did run this through the real-time research to try and pull in more results, but it seems like there's not too much out there. Next up, we've got unity over division, another sort of brand new politics trend. The designs all very similar, and they mostly published 3 days ago. The top seller's got a 64k BSR, the next place 180k, which is basically the same design, just swapped for a white background. And we've even got one listing here that was published 2 days ago, and it's already started to sell, so that shows that there's a lot of demand right here. It's not the lowest BSRs out of the current political trends, but it seems to be one of those brand new ones that might have low competition. Yeah, besides that, not much else to say about it. Maybe don't copy these designs exactly. There's an old one here actually from 2020, and that one's probably not going to sell again because it has the year in the design, but it shows kind of a different concept, different layout, which might also work or apply to the current trends. Obviously, you would have to change that from Biden-Harris to Harris-Walz, but the design concept or style could probably also work with the current trend. One niche that's going to trend during September that's unrelated to politics is Hispanic Heritage Month. So here we've got a bunch of very colorful designs indexed at the top. The current BSRs are not mind-blowing. They're sitting at around 200,000, but this trend only starts in the middle or sort of closer to the middle of September, because National Hispanic Heritage Month is annually celebrated from September 15th to October 15th in the United States. So take a peek at this niche, kind of get a feel for the design styles. We get a lot of flags, obviously the Hispanic heritage flags in these designs. We've got a lot of messy hair bun designs as well. We've got all of the different countries right here written out. That's a pretty cool design style. There is definitely a lot of sub niches right here as well. As you can see, we've got a dinosaur with one of the countries combined, and there's probably a lot of other ways to niche down and have a unique approach right here. Try and combine this perhaps with current trends that have been popular during the year of 2024. Kind of put a unique spin on this niche because it is an established niche. This isn't a new trend. It happens every year, but this is definitely a big one to target if you want to increase your sales throughout September and if you don't want to jump onto all of these political trends. Another big event that always does really well for t-shirt sales during September is Dot Day, and it shows because the top seller right here has already got a 115k BSR, and Dot Day is actually not on until the 15th of September, so it's about 3 weeks away, and we're already seeing decent demand. Once again, Dot Day has lots and lots of sub niches. If you scroll down, you'll see we've got some popsicles right here. We've got a football, we've got dinosaur, gaming, different sports. There's a dog right here made out of dots. We've got planets. So yeah, the opportunities are endless, and once again, try and combine this with other trends that are happening at the same time. Try and combine it with words or phrases that have been popular in 2024 to figure out a unique approach to this, rather than being another shirt that's already been done a million times before. Try and be unique. Also include 2024 in your listing, right? People are looking for Dot Day 2024 shirts as well. That is definitely a term that people are going to type in to get a kind of new and unique outfit for this year. Don't underestimate this. It's definitely a big trend in September, and it's already starting to sell, so there is a lot of money to be made. Moving on to the Etsy trends, these were a bit difficult this week. I didn't find too many new ones. Again, most of the shirts selling are politics related, but there wasn't too many new politics trends on Etsy that I hadn't mentioned before. This one right here is not related to politics. It is just got dunked, very random, only 16 results, And at the top right here, we've got two onesies that are selling. We just bring this one up. It's about baptisms, and I mean, it's got nearly 300 monthly sales, this top ranking listing. All of these are very young, so 1 month the listing age at the top. And there's another one right here with a similar design. This is 3 months old and getting 70 sales a month. So there is a lot of demand for this on babies clothing, kids clothing, and there's nothing really indexed. It's a bit confusing to me, but yeah, I thought I'd shout it out to you. I thought I'd make you aware of it because it does look like an underserved niche, at least on Etsy. So I hope that some of you can capitalize on this. Next up, we've got Vote Like Ruth Sent You. Very little designs indexed on this phrase, only about 1,000. And at the top, we've got some very well-selling designs. So 300 monthly sales, 1 month old, this listing, very, very young. The second ranked spot right here, or the second in terms of monthly revenue, has an age of 4 months, but still 175 monthly sales. That is very, very impressive for such a young listing. Then we've got a flag, which I thought was interesting to see. So, you know, sometimes just looking at t-shirts, you might miss out on some different products that have a higher profit margin. So this one is priced at $37 US, but it still managed to sell 56 times over the past month, which is really good for a brand new listing. So yeah, maybe flags in some of these political niches have less competition. That's an interesting approach. A few more shirts right here. Again, very, very young listings, and a lot of them are selling regularly on a monthly basis. So yeah, Vote Like Ruth Sent You. Not too much competition right here, and this is looking at all products, not just t-shirts. Next up is a trend which I definitely didn't expect to find at the end of August, but there's a bunch of listings on Etsy right now that were posted just 1 month ago, and they're getting a lot of sales for Thanksgiving 2024. So if you look at this one at the top, this is sort of a family matching outfit. It's got the year 2024 in there for Thanksgiving, and this was posted less than a month ago, and it's got 180 monthly sales estimated. It's another listing very similar, if not the same kind of listing. Again, 1 month old, 170 sales. I did see a few more further down the line, but that was super interesting to me because I didn't expect there to be so much demand for Thanksgiving already. But these sort of family matching listings or outfits can definitely do well, and there's not too much indexed on this search term right here, Thanksgiving 2024. This is showing all sorts of products, right? You've got Crocs right here. That looks more like Halloween to me. No, those are not Crocs. What am I saying? They're slippers, Halloween slippers. But yeah, these are all sorts of products, not just t-shirts. So there's not too much indexed, and there's already a lot of demand. So I thought I'd point this out to you. Maybe if you look for Halloween 2024, perhaps there's also not too much there and already sales happening. I'm not sure, I didn't check that one, but yeah, definitely be aware of this. A lot of demand already for family matching Thanksgiving designs. And lastly, here we have Madam President shirts. These have more results, so 21,000 listings indexed here, but a lot of these don't actually say Madam on the actual design. The ones that I wanted to point out to you is this one right here. First of all, it's about Madame time, or it's about Madam time, right? It's a bit of a word joke. 1 month old, 680 monthly sales, which is crazy. And I did notice a lot of similar phrases or similar shirt designs on Amazon as well. So this is definitely a trend cross-platform, this kind of Madame time phrase. There was another one further down the bottom right here, Madam Vice President, Vice being crossed out. Again, 1 month old, 190 monthly sales. All of these listings are literally brand new and getting a ton of sales. But yeah, a lot of them are more generic Kamala trends or Kamala Harris trends that have been around for a little bit longer, or that I have mentioned before. So yeah, I just wanted to make you aware of this new Madam trend, which seems to be more recent, both on Etsy and on Amazon. If you want to learn how to easily create ad graphics for your social media accounts, such as Instagram, for example, to advertise your t-shirt designs, then make sure to check out this tutorial next.